He was brought into the world in Mecklenburg District, North Carolina, in 1795. Productive and enterprising, Polk was graduated with distinction in 1818 from the College of North Carolina. As a youthful legal advisor, he entered governmental issues, served in the Tennessee Council, and turned into a companion of Andrew Jackson. In the Place of Delegates, Polk was a main lieutenant of Jackson in his Bank War. He filled in as speaker somewhere in the range of 1835 and 1839, passing on to become legislative leader of Tennessee. Until conditions raised Polk's desires, he was a main competitor for the popularity-based designation for VP in 1844. Both Martin Van Buren, who had been supposed to win the vote-based selection for president, and Henry Durt, who was to be the Whig chosen one, attempted to remove the expansionist issue from the mission by pronouncing themselves went against to the extension of Texas. Polk, in any case, freely stated that Texas ought to be re-added and all of Oregon, re-involved. The matured Jackson, accurately detecting that individuals inclined toward extension, encouraged the decision of an up-and-comer focused on the country's inevitable success. This view won at the popularity-based show, where Polk was designated on the 10th polling form. Who is James K. Polk? Whig sneered. Leftists answered Polk was the competitor who represented development. He connected the Texas issue, well known in the South, with the Oregon question, alluring toward the North. Polk additionally preferred obtaining California. Indeed, even before he could get down to business, Congress passed a joint goal offering extension to Texas. In this manner they passed on Polk the chance of battle with Mexico, which before long cut off conciliatory relations in his stand on Oregon. The president appeared to be taking a chance with battle with extraordinary England. Moreover, the 1844 popularity-based stage guaranteed the whole Oregon region, from the California limit toward the north to a scope of 5440, the southern limit of Russian Gold Country. Radicals declared 5440 or battle. However, Polk, mindful of political real factors, realized that no course shy of war was probably going to get all of Oregon. Cheerfully, neither he nor the English needed a conflict. He proposed to settle by broadening the Canadian limit, along the 49th equal, from the Rockies to the Pacific. At the point when the English pastor declined, Polk reasserted the American case to the whole region. At long last, the English agreed to the 49th equal, with the exception of the southern tip of Vancouver Island. The settlement was endorsed in 1846. Procurement of California demonstrated undeniably more troublesome. Polk sent an emissary to present Mexico to $20 million, in addition to settlement of harm claims owed to Americans, as a trade-off for California and the New Mexico country. Since no Mexican chief could surrender a portion of his nation despite everything stay in power, Polk's emissary was not gotten. To bring pressure, Polk sent Gen. Zachary Taylor to the contested region on the Rio Grande to Mexican soldiers. This was animosity, and they went after Taylor's powers. Congress announced war and, in spite of much northern resistance, upheld the tactical activities. American powers won rehashed triumphs and involved Mexico City. At long last, in 1848, Mexico surrendered New Mexico and California as a trade-off for $15 million and American suspicion of the harm claims. President Polk added an immense region to the US. However, its procurement hastened a harsh fight between the North and the South over development of subjection. Polk, leaving office with his well-being subverted from difficult work, passed on in June 1849.